Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Folks, welcome back to the Roger Report. Today, we're diving into one of the most epic debates in tennis history. Who's the greatest of all time? We've got a whole generation of fans still arguing over this, and it's no wonder why. These three guys are legends on and off the court. I'm talking, of course, about Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, and Rafael Nadal. Now, you'd think that with all the stats out there, we'd be able to settle this once and for all. But here's the thing, tennis is a sport like no other. It's as much about style, flair, and sheer willpower as it is about raw talent. And when it comes to those intangible qualities, opinions can go either way. But let's take a look at the numbers. Andy Roddick, the former world #1 himself, weighed in on this debate recently, and I've got his side of the story right here. According to Roddick, Djokovic has an incredible statistical resume that makes it hard to argue against him being the greatest of all time. Let's start with Grand Slams. Now you might be thinking, what's the big deal about winning 20 or so slams? But when you look at the numbers, it's clear why Djokovic stands out. He's got a whopping 24 Grand Slam titles under his belt, way ahead of Federer on 20 and Nadal on 22. And let me tell you, those are some big wins. I mean, we're talking about guys like Rafael Nadal, who's dominated the clay courts for years. But Djokovic hasn't just been content with winning slams. He's also got an incredible head-to-head record against his biggest rivals. According to Roddick, he's won more Masters 1,000 titles than anyone else in history, and we're talking about those high-stakes events that really separate the champs from the contenders. And then there's the weeks spent at #1. Djokovic has been ranked #1 for an astonishing 428 weeks, which is a record that even Federer himself can't touch anymore. I mean, when you're #1 for over 4 years straight, it's clear that you're on top of your game. Now some folks might say, but Roger, what about style? What about flair? And to that, I'd say, what about consistency? Djokovic has been playing at an elite level for over a decade, and he shows no signs of slowing down. That's the kind of longevity that's hard to match. Of course, fans are still free to pick whoever they choose as the greatest of all time, but it seems like the numbers do point towards Djokovic. I mean, we've got him leading Federer in Grand Slam titles, winning more Masters 1000s, and outranking him in weeks spent at #1. But here's the thing, tennis is a sport that's as much about heart as it is about head. And when you look at these three guys, Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal, they're all winners, plain and simple. So even if the numbers don't quite point towards Djokovic, I think we can all agree on one thing, these three guys are the best of the best. And that's what makes this debate so fascinating. It's not just about who won more slams or who was ranked #1 for longer. It's about who left it all on the court every time they stepped out onto the pitch. And when you look at Djokovic's career, from the highs to the lows, the wins to the losses, that's what makes him the greatest of all time in my book. Thanks for tuning in to the Roger Report. If you've got thoughts on who's the greatest of all time, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tennis news and analysis. We'll be back with more after this break.